Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for March 16th through 22nd, 2020. This week we have a lot going on. We have Mercury re-entering Pisces to, finally complete that transit through Pisces that it's been going through. And then we have St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. So happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. And we have the first day of spring on the 19th. So new energies ushering in. And then we have the sun moving into Aries on the 21st, so that's a shift of energy. And then we also have Saturn moving into Aquarius on the 21st as well. I have done a reading just for your sign about how that Saturn transit through Aquarius will impact you, link below. And I will be doing a reading on Aries season specifically upcoming. So Virgo, let's see what your overall energies are for this week. We've got elf-struck, enchanted, beguiled, enspelled. Ooh, as something's got a hold of you, Virgo. Look at that. Next out is the fairy Norn, and it says planning, patience, and cooperation. And last, we have the trickster, deceit, betrayal, guile. All right. Now, with this lineup, Virgo, I'm a little conflicted in the message, and we're gonna pull some more cards. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull one under this trickster, because this is really positive. So I'm like, what is that about? Okay, and you know what? I have to say this was actually the very next card that I would have pulled if I wouldn't have reshuffled. But I was like, well, I wasn't asking the question, so I'm going to shuffle. But boom, here it is. So, okay, Issa, stillness, pause, delicacy. Now, Virgo, with this coming out, these two paired up together like that, what I feel is, there's something that you really want to happen. You're working hard towards, like I said, something has totally, enchanted you. It has a hold of you. And whatever it is, it's going to take some patience, some planning, and some time. But with the trickster and Issa down there at the end, that's spirit saying, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't let your emotions make decisions for you this week. Use the logic of your mind, okay? Because sometimes when we're really emotionally invested or involved in something or a certain outcome, if it doesn't unfold as such, we feel extremely disappointed, or we can get very narrow vision where we ignore any sort of red flags, warnings, the path correction, any of that, because we're like, no, this is it, this is it. So spirit's like, listen, you're onto something here, there's something good, but keep your eyes wide open. And this doesn't have to be where, like, if you and somebody else are working towards something, the person you're working with is like the trickster. It could be somebody external, maybe trickster energy, or somebody among your circle, your people that are near you are not as real and true as they present themselves to be. And you'll know as long as you don't have the blinders on. Okay, so you have something going for you right here, Virgo. You're very enthralled, enchanted. It's going to take time, patience, and planning, but there's this element where somebody may not have your best interest at heart, and you won't be hoodwinked by them as long as your eyes are wide open and you use your logic and your intuition over your emotions this week. Okay, so let's pull some more cards and see what the tarot has to say and add to this. Six of Cups, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. Got some fire energy coming into your reading, Aries, Leo, Sag. Five of Wands, Yeah, see, there's some internal conflict right there. And then lastly, the Emperor. All right, so we have more fire energy potentially in Aries with this Emperor. So what I see, Virgo, is, you know, you are working towards something, you are planning something, and I don't feel like everybody around you is as they seem, okay? And so you feel that because we have this Five of Wands, you feel that, but maybe because of your emotional attachment or just your current vision, like you don't want to acknowledge it, or you think you're being dramatic or whatever. You're not. Whatever you're picking up on, I'm telling you, any sort of red flag, you need to pay attention to it because you feel it for purpose. That's your spiritual team trying to guide you, because it looks like, you know, you're finally in a energy of healing, of recovery, and things are going good for you and you are on a good path here. You absolutely are. But there's something about this path or somebody connected to this path that isn't what they seem. They don't have your best interests at heart, and spirit will like make you very aware of that, like through different signs and synchronicities, different things that you feel inside. Okay, Virgo, so please, please, please trust your intuition and your logic over your emotion, because emotions sometimes can really make things worse for us, because you know, when we're emotionally involved with somebody and we have a genuine sense of trust, we don't expect certain things. And like I said, I just see things going relatively well for you this week, and there's somebody that may be like trying to foil the plan, or they're staying close because they have an ulterior motive, you know, or they're just outright not even trying to hide it, trying to cause trouble. And whatever you feel intuitively about all of that, Virgo, you are 100%. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. All right, let's pull some cards. Hold on just a second. My daughter is trying to come up the stairs, and I'm like, no, hold on, baby. I'm in a reading. I'm almost done. Just hold on. All right, Virgo, let's see. Yeah, because we have this Three of Swords, and this is internal, and it's connected to past energy, which is what you're overcoming because things are going well for you. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, there's been a great sense of deep healing within you. And here's the Four of Swords again. Things going very well for Virgo. Next is the Five of Swords, and that's coming out under this Five of Wands. That's that internal conflict. And then lastly, the Eight of Cups. So, Virgo, this is all internal energy with one external down here at the end with this Emperor, and it's the Eight of Cups, and it's like moving on, letting go. And so what I really see going on this week is you know, you have overcome some stuff. You are in a really good place. I mean, you got two Four of Swords, so there has been a healing that's taken place in your life. Energy has shifted. Things have begun to change for you. And I just feel, you know, there's somebody in your path this week that's not on board, and you feel it, but it's almost like you want to ignore your intuition or ignore the red flags that you see around this person or this situation, okay? And Spirit's like, don't do that. Trust the red flags. That when you see that, it's time to pause and go into a place of stillness. And with delicacy, it means the way you handle things has to be very delicate, okay? It's like not lashing out, not freaking out, you know, just becoming very aware and observing. Because like I said, things are going good for you, Virgo, but there's somebody who may not be excited, who may be a little bit jealous, and you feel it, and you've got to trust it. And I see you walking away from it, saying, you know what, it's not worth it. Either a situation or a person. You're like, nope, you're not stealing my happiness. Not today. All right. So what do we have here? We have rainbows. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. So yes, Virgo, you are moving in to a very positive period, and you get your pot of gold after the rainbow. Unfortunately, there's somebody I feel around you that's not really excited, doesn't have your best interests at heart. And Spirit says rainbows stand with love, not hate. So that's why it's like, don't lash out, don't be crazy, just pull your energy away, be aware of it. All right, because what's happening for you is meant for you, and let nobody rain on your parade, Virgo, for real, because you deserve this. This is a very beautiful period of peace and harmony. All right, so those are your messages, Virgo. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.